Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest 8-second gaming, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how you can 1v3 like a predator more consistently. Because I see a lot of people have the misconception that 1v3 just involves you running straight at a team, throwing caution to the wind, not a care in the world, wall jumping, tap strafing, everything like that to kill them all while they all are just in the same area. But that's not actually how you can 1v3 consistently, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, and by the end of this video you will understand how to do it safely and more efficiently. So if you guys like these types of videos though, you guys got to check out the GameLeap website, because over there we have top level coaches, including myself, making the best, most highly informative guides, all to make you the best Apex player you can possibly be. We got legend guides, gun guides, and even videos like this where we go in game, show you guys real examples like this. So if you guys really want to get better at Apex, click the link in the description, pick yourself up a membership, and start to climb today. But okay, with that out of the way, let's jump into things. The first thing we need to talk about is information. In order to 1v3 consistently, you need to be taking in as much information as you possibly can. And that starts way before the fight even begins. So in this example here, as I'm falling, as I'm diving down towards my POI, I'm looking around to grab information. Because I do see that this team here is coming with me, so I do know that we are contested. Well, I'm contested in this spot. But not only that, I also know that there's this diamond trail right here. So at least one person has landed in landslide. So if this fight gets stalled out way too often or way too long, then I know that this team in landslide is going to be making their way towards me. So you can actually use that to your advantage. Because if this team is running full speed at you, and you have no way to kind of get out of it, you can kind of bait them into the other team, and then while they're fighting that team, then you have a chance to reset. So you guys always need to be taking in as much information as you possibly can. Now on top of getting in this information, seeing that there's a team in landslide, I do see where these guys are dropping. Now this guy right here has split off from his team, and from his positioning it looks like he's going down here. And these guys from their positioning, it looks like they're going towards the middle or towards the other big building. And that is very important because you guys need to know if you're going to be landed on. Because if this, say this third person over here, the one that's been split off from their team, if they try to go after me and they come all the way over here, I need to know that, because I need to either land in a different spot or immediately get a gun and try to fight them to take them out almost instantly. And that's something you guys really need to be paying attention to in your games, because I see a lot of people not pay attention to drops, and then they get landed on, they get punched out, they lose the RNG battle, and the other person gets a gun first, and that's their game over right there. So that's just something for you guys to keep in mind before the fight even starts. Gather all the information you possibly can. Now, something that I also see a lot of people mess up is they always stop gathering information when they think the time is right. Because as soon as they land or as soon as something happens, they just kind of stop taking information in. That's something that you guys need to stop doing. You guys always need to be taking information in. So after the drop has happened, I do see that this guy has in fact landed right there, so I know at least where one person is. But also, I want to see where the other teammates landed, so I immediately turn to the right to check where those guys have been, because it's not uncommon for somebody to swerve off last second after you think you're safe. So you guys always need to be checking and making sure that these things are happening. So as soon as you land, just take the half a second that it takes to kind of look around, see where people are, take that information in, because now I know that there's one person on this side of countdown and two people here. So if something were to happen, I could easily go across this bridge here and try to take the isolated 1v1 with this person, because I know that that is where they are and they are isolated. But now jumping forward, this is where a lot of people will start to make the mistakes in their 1v3s. Now in this situation, this team has been wrapping around this way, and you do see that they are raising the bridge right here. If you guys didn't know, that little like circle with the lines in it, that means that the bridge is being raised. So I know that these people are trying to make their way over here. Now I don't want to let them do it for free. I see a lot of people make this mistake in their 1v3 situations. They try to basically control the flow, but they also don't at the same time, because they let a lot of people take way too much space for free. And that's something you guys really need to get out of your heads. If somebody is trying to move up on you, if somebody's trying to walk up, do anything that involves pushing you, you need to punish them for it. You need to be letting them know that, hey, I know what you're trying to do. And this is something that I use against people when I'm actually pushing them. Is if they're letting me take space for free, I know that they're going to panic when I get up close, and that's something that you can use against your enemies. So as soon as I see them trying to cross this bridge over here, I go for a peek and I try to let them know that I know. And then this is where something goes wrong, because this Mad Maggie ultimate takes a very lucky bounce and comes straight at me, which is a little unfortunate, but you guys can't panic in these situations. So I do get launched over here, and I know that they are rushing me, so I try to get out as quickly as I possibly can. I'm shell shocked, so I can't do much. But this is where you guys really need to learn what is important in 1v3s. Repositioning. I see a lot of people talk about this when I post a 1v3 something like a clip or something to social media, and a lot of people are like, yeah, but what if they just rush you all at once? Well, this is what you guys need to do. You need to reposition and draw them out. Let them make the mistakes. It's annoying to chase somebody down like this. People are going to make mistakes. They're going to screw up, and that's what you need to do in order to capitalize off your 1v3s. So in this situation, I have to get out because I know that they're trying to rush me. They've used a Mad Maggie ultimate, so it's not going to be very easy to catch up to me because I'm already ahead of them. So I go here, and this is where I can start to use my abilities, because a lot of people, if you were like a Wraith, you could phase across this, Pathfinder could grapple, stuff like this, but Newcastle doesn't really have a whole lot in his kit for movement. So what you can do is you can throw your protector shield out right here and then run in front of it, and then you can start to move it while it's behind you so that you get the little protection on your back and they can't shoot you. And that will cause them to be very, very angry, very annoyed, and once again, once you get them to be annoyed, they're gonna make mistakes. So now as soon as I get up here, I am on high ground now, and I can let them push me once again because now I have a very strong spot. So I'm playing over here, I'm peeking, I see that one person's running over here towards this trailer right here. So I'm just getting information once again because, as I said, information is very key in these fights. So I start to peek over here on this side to see where the other people are, and I do see one of these guys running straight at this zip line. This is mistake number one that they make, and when they make a mistake like this, a mistake as big as this, you need to capitalize off of it. So what I do here is I get a very nice one clip off because they only have white armor, and they're down immediately. Now this person starts to panic because they're not sure what to do. They just watched their teammate get one clipped on the zipline, so they know they can't push me. I'm full health, and they have no idea what to do because there's no cover. So they're just kind of stuck out here. They can't really back off here because then they're turning their back to me and I have free shots. They can't ride the zipline because they just watched their teammate get one clipped off of it. So now they really don't know what to do, and that's mistake number two. And I'm able to capitalize off that extremely well as also. I do miss a couple shots, so I go for the PK here, but I am able to finish the kill and get them down also. So now I've taken this from a 1v3 to a 1v1 multiple different times. With the repositioning, with letting them make the mistakes, you change it so that they are constantly on the offensive, and then they're gonna make mistakes because they're gonna get annoyed, and then you can capitalize off that. So now when I'm up here, I can now control the flow of the fight, because if they start to res, I can just hop down, but if they try to challenge me, then I have high ground, I can heal for free. So as soon as this Bloodhound starts to shoot at me from low ground, I start to peek him because I know that I can't let him get any free damage off. I can't let him move up for free because if you guys remember, if they're trying to push you, you have to punish them. You cannot let anybody do anything for free. So I'm just peeking over here, I'm just taking some shots, and we do get third partied, but I am able to finish the kill, and I do get 3 kills from this. That is a perfect example of a 1v3. Even if the third party didn't come in, I still would have had high ground. That Bloodhound would have been focused on me. If he tries to go for the res, I have 2 thermite grenades to stall them out. I could drop on him. There's a bunch of different options that I have there. So even if the third party wasn't there, you can see how these fundamentals play out and how exactly you can use these to win these types of situations. So I just wanted to show you guys that 1v3s are actually very simple when you start to break them down. Let the enemies make mistakes, capitalize off those mistakes, and then turn it into 1v1s that are isolated instead of just rushing in and trying to be the hero basically, because it almost never works out when you try to make a hero play. But if you slow things down, play with patience, let them come to you, 1v3s are actually a lot easier than you realize. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did and you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Also, if you guys want to check out my stream over on Twitch, twitch.tv/8secondgaming. Thank you guys all for watching. Once again, I'm the host with the mostest, 8 Second Gaming, and I will see you guys in the next one.